Hey everyone and welcome back to XCOM 2 co-op campaign. So, we got another facility raid to do. Should be interesting and fun. We got a Codex, other heavy anti-riot mech, Sectopod, Elite Striker and Elite Officer. And maybe more enemies that aren't listed here. As for our squad, we got a Psi Operative, that's Julie. We got Natasha, the Sharpshooter, Specialist, Grenadier, Shinobi and Rogue. We got the Frost Bomb, we got Battle Scanners, we got a Mimic Beacon, only one. Okay. And I guess that's that. Let's go then. We are getting pretty close to the end of the game. But there are still at least a few missions left. We still need to make contact with 2 more regions to reach the Forge. We had a few comments with people asking what we're going to do with the final mission. And we don't actually know yet. We'll see about that. So, here we are.
Move to designated position and place the X4 charges.
Let's set up on some high ground, shall we? Up here seems reasonable. Alright, let's scout the area first. How do we get up? There's a ladder on this side. And who has the best mobility? That would be Ian. Alright, off you go then. Oh yeah, there's also a ladder on the other side. Over here. Nothing in range so far, interesting. So, everyone. On the roof. Go, go, go.
Stepping off.
Come on, Julie. And Natasha. Is there enough cover up here? There should be. Might be a little bit tricky. It will depend on where exactly the groups are. Hopefully some pod will show up. We can also throw a battle scanner on the next turn. Oh, also we got reposition. That's a really good ability. That's like a get out of jail free card, basically. Because that turns the entire squad invisible, regardless of where the soldiers are, and you can move wherever you want. You just can't shoot, but that's okay. It's more or less an oh shit kind of ability. That's basically what it is. Alright, let's throw a battle scanner in this general direction. Yep, there's a group over there already. Wrecker, Trooper... What else? Heavy... And an officer, alright. Let's wait and see if they are going to move in our general direction. We can move Rajin to the front since she's using a shotgun, so she needs to be a little bit closer. Steady weapon for Natasha, and Overwatch for everyone else. Will they move? There's still that Sectopod somewhere. Oh, here's another group. Officer and Gunslinger. Alright. I guess we should kill them. Where is the Sectopod? Not in any of these pods, at least. So how do we handle this? Could actually take a shot with Rajin. It's not a bad idea. What's our chance to hit? 69%. 75% chance to crit. Okay. Natasha. 50% chance to crit. Let's take a shot with Rajin. Do we want Overwatch on anyone? Possibly. Julie needs to move. Well, Julie has Soulfire and other guaranteed damage abilities, so no Overwatch for her. Alberto actually has Precision Shot, that's his hidden ability. That's 70% chance to crit. Maybe we should open with Alberto? 70% seems pretty good. But we'll always have the option of using Skull Mine. So I'll pass. Alright, Overwatch for Ian. And maybe for Eva. I don't think I'll be using grenades against 2 enemies. Nope, definitely not. Okay, let's go for Rajin. Try to not miss, thanks. And get a nice crit for us. Nice, 15 damage. That's what I like to see. He's down to 1 health. We almost killed him in 1 shot. I don't think we have stock on anyone, or do we? Well, now he's dead. RIP. Just the gunslinger left. And we can actually flank him. What's our chance to hit without a flank? 84%. Because we got steady weapon up. Yep, let's go for it. Nice. Wait. Oh yeah, we don't have plasma lance yet. That's why we only got a laser sniper rifle. Okay, okay. Right, so we can flank him, but I'll have no cover. So it kind of needs to be a kill. We can kill him with Soulfire, but let's flank him first. If this fails to kill him, then we can use Soulfire. But try to stay away from that area, because we know there's a group in that direction. Oh wait, no, that's a turret. Oh, that turret will actually be in range. That's not what I had in mind. Well, so much for that plan. I guess we'll use Soulfire after all. And move away from that turret. Would be nice to get rid of that turret. Obviously not on this turn. Okay, back up slightly. And I guess that's that. Does it have squad sight? I hope not. It shouldn't. Well, here comes the next group. But that was going to happen. We do have Void Rift. So if they stay close to each other, we might get a nice Void Rift off. I don't think the other group will see us. The one with the codex? No. Right. That means we can't move too close if we don't want to trigger the other group. Let's see. 81%. Elite Heavy, 11 health, 3 armor. That's a lot of armor. What should we kill first? We could actually hit 3 enemies with Void Rift. Probably worth it. Having said that, I don't want to trigger the other group, but we should be able to move up slightly over here. And then we'll be close enough to use Void Rift on 3 enemies. Void Rift is pretty nice. Yep, let's go for it.
Enter the rift.
Enter the rift. This will take a moment or two. Because there are also the secondary attacks after the initial Void Rift. Do some good damage, thanks. Mind control, nice. Although, that will trigger the other group. So, it might not necessarily be a good thing. Let her finish first. Mind control, 2 of them, okay, that is nice. The other guy is down to 1 health, but we got 2 mind controlled enemies. They should keep the other group busy. Oh, and there's another turret. Okay, that's fine. Now, Natasha. What can we do with Natasha? We could blow up the other. I don't think it will be enough damage to kill it. Probably not. What can we kill? What's our chance to hit anyway? Oh yeah, we do have blue screen on Natasha. But we might not do enough damage to kill that turret. We can't kill the heavy unless we get a crit, which we won't because that's 0%. It might be best to shoot that turret after all. Alright, let's shoot the turret, fine. And it wasn't enough damage, unfortunately.
Deflection. position.
It's down to 1 health. Annoying. What about Shredder gun? We're too far away to use that. We do have the rocket launcher, however. No, that's not really good enough. The axe, that won't do us much good. There's not much we can do, really. We could finish off the turret, maybe? From somewhere over here. I would have to stand in partial cover. Or we can stand on the right side. Okay, let's finish off the turret, because it will shoot our mind-controlled enemies. They will probably die regardless, but I would prefer if they soaked up other enemies, not the turret. Let's just get rid of the turret. Down it goes.
By the numbers. I'm spotted.
And that leaves us with Alberto, Eva and Rajin. Let's have a look. It might be best to throw a flashbang grenade.
Se lo dici tu.
Let's have a look. We can flashbang the heavy and the trooper. Probably worth it? Yeah, sure, let's do that. And that leaves us with Rajin and Eva. We can take a shot at something with Eva. At the heavy. Unfortunately, we can't use the high ground because it's too far away. We need to move a little bit closer. She doesn't have stock, does she? No. But hey, she has a repeater. Technically that's 5% chance to kill whatever we're shooting. Let's shoot the heavy then. What else can we reach? Just these two. We missed. Okay, you tried. And Rajin. We can almost flank the trooper, but not quite. At least I would have to stand in the open, which is not a very smart idea. I guess we'll just Overwatch. Alright, fine by me. Let's see what's going to happen now. Our mind-controlled friends should keep them busy, for the most part. Let's find out. This probably won't hit. Oh, it actually will! With 42% only. Nice job. We actually killed that Viper. Nice. And... oh, we got pulled in. No, that's the mind-controlled guy. Yep, that's fine. That's exactly what we wanted. To keep them busy. Trooper will probably shoot the officer. And he's down. Alright. So... just the heavy now. And he's disoriented. He didn't even try to shoot us. Okay. Let's have a look. I think we need to be slightly more aggressive now. We can flank the trooper. So how about we do that? We could also set up on the high ground. But a flanking shot will be better in this situation. So let's take a flanking shot, like so. 40% chance to crit. We don't actually need a crit, or we might not need a crit. He's down. Nice, we did get a crit. One down. 3 more to go. How about that heavy then? Would be nice to kill him. Can we even shred him right now? Not really. We also cannot flank him, which is annoying. What's Natasha's chance to hit? 98% on the Viper and 84% on the heavy. Maybe we should kill the Viper. We'll have better chance to hit it. We might be able to flank it. Yeah, Rajin could flank it. Although our chance to hit won't be that amazing with the shotgun. But our chance to hit with the axe will be pretty good. Okay, let's flank it then. And we'll throw the axe. That's probably the best use of the axe that we'll get in this mission. I would say so. Nice, we even got a crit. It's down to literally 1 health. Okay. Well then, can we do 1 damage somehow? No, not with Julie at least, that's disappointing. She doesn't have stock, does she? Even if she did, she's out of ammunition. We don't have stock on anyone in this squad, as far as I know. I could always kill the other with combat protocol, but that feels like a bit of a waste. We can also do it with clutch shot, which for some reason benefits from squad side. I'm not sure if that's intended, but this would be a granted kill. Can we somehow kill both? Not unless we hit a shot with, let's say, Eva. We would have to hit this basically. What's our chance to hit? It's pretty low. Oh, and there's still a Codex. I don't think we'll be killing the Codex on this turn. No. Such a shame we don't have stock. At least a regular stock. I will not be wasting grenades on this turn, so we might as well take a shot, even if it's just 32%. Yeah, we missed. I expected as much. Yeah, we won't kill the heavy, not on this turn. It's not going to happen. I could melee him, but this still won't be a kill. Unless we do 11 damage, which I wouldn't really count on. Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. We could, however, use stasis if we want to. Is it really worth wasting stasis on 1 heavy? I'm not entirely convinced. Insanity might be better, actually. Wait, we can use Insanity to kill the Viper. Right, that's a much better idea. Didn't think about that. So that's a kill. And we got some loot. And now we can take a shot at the heavy. With Natasha. Nice. So now we could actually kill him with melee. I don't really want to do it, because this will be one of our last moves of this turn, and we would reveal some fog. If we trigger the Sectopod with this move, it would be terrible. It's going to be much better to use combat protocol. Wait. Oh yeah, we have to move first. What? Why? No targets available. Okay, fine. We'll move, no problem. A little bit closer. This should be outside of the AoE. And kill it with combat protocol. I love how combat protocol ignores armor. It's already pretty damn good, but that makes it even better. And Overwatch, not much I can do about the Codex on this turn. But the Codex on its own isn't really dangerous. We are doing quite well so far. We still got that Sectopod somewhere. And here comes another group. No Sectopod, but we got a mech. Okay then. And another Codex to deal with. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's a smoke grenade, right. And I would still like to pick up the loot, you know? It will have to wait 1 more turn, unfortunately. But we can move towards it. A little bit. How about we move towards it and then use the rocket launcher? Do we just ignore that Overwatch? It's just a Codex. So I don't care.
Let's do this.
Just let it shoot us. 1 damage. Go you. Oh yeah, the turret was also an Overwatch. That's a little bit worse. But we are still fine. Alright, so rocket launcher. Do we have a good target here? We could hit the Codex. We could hit both of them, perhaps. Okay, let's go for it. Decent damage. They will obviously clone, but the idea is to kill them. This might be a good moment to use capacitor discharge, maybe. We can only use that once per mission, but it's such a nice ability. Okay, should be easy enough to kill them. What about Natasha? What can she do? We do have face-off, but we would need to be in range, which we will not be. Let's just take a shot with our primary weapon. 100% on the puppet, I don't care about the puppet. 85% on the codex, let's try to kill the codex then. Nice. That was just barely a kill. And what else? So what about capacitor discharge? Yeah, we could use it like this. That would be pretty good. Do we need to move first? No, this is fine. We are behind full cover. Okay, let's go for it. It won't get much better than this. And it will do some really nice damage to the mech, because it should be double damage. Or maybe not. We killed the codexes. That was the goal. And we might be able to kill the striker. I would like to kill the mech, but that's fairly unlikely to happen on this turn. We also got one more codex. Yeah, it's fairly unlikely to happen. We could, however, use a plasma grenade to shred it a little bit and kill the striker at the same time. The unfortunate part is that I will have to let the puppet hit me. Which is probably fine, the puppet isn't really dangerous. As an alternative, we could use stasis. Nah, that doesn't make any sense. What then? We could use Inspire, that's also pretty nice. What about the Codex? How do we kill the Codex? Just shoot it in the face, probably? We could actually get 2 additional turns. Or actions. Because we got Tactics, which restores action points back to full. And we also got Inspire on Julie. Let's have a look. I'm just trying to figure out how to kill everything on this turn. If we can. Let's just move in and ignore that puppet. And now, either a grenade or a shredder gun. I think a shredder gun will be better. Yeah, let's use the shredder gun then. This will kill the striker and it will do some damage to the mech. Also shred the mech. There, that's pretty nice. Now, let's see. So Julie will probably use Inspire. Who will have the best chance to hit the mech? We could use Combat Protocol on the mech, right? We do have one more use. Yes, we could use Combat Protocol. So how about we use Inspire on Alberto? Julie can stay where she is. But first reload, and then Inspire.
Let's do this. No retreat.
Alright, let's do this then. This is a pretty damn strong squad. So, Alberto, old buddy. Combat Protocol, and that will kill the mech. Very nice. I don't think we'll kill the puppet, but puppets barely do any damage. We can probably just ignore it safely. Yeah. We'll kill the Codex. That should do it. We can use the pistol actually to not waste ammunition. RIP. And that leaves us with the puppet and also with the turret on the roof. But Natasha can take care of the turret, that's not really a problem. I still want to pick up the loot, but we can pick it up on the next turn. The turret will shoot us, unfortunately. And miss.
Stehe hier unter Beschuss!
Rajin needs a heal on the next turn. Might be worth shooting the turret before we move. Because Overwatch. The zombie didn't even hit us.
Sind einfach überall!
Yeah, the puppets aren't really dangerous. So first, let's take a shot at the turret to get rid of Overwatch. We almost killed it.
Wear off the armor!
It's down to 2 health, and we can pick up the loot.
Here I come!
What did we get? Elerium cores. Nothing amazing.
Why am I on cargo duty?
So kill the turret and kill the puppet. We still got the sectopod somewhere. It has to be somewhere nearby.
Can't handle me!
We only got 1 group left, so it has to be somewhere close. I'm sure we'll find it soon enough. Let's kill the puppet and maybe heal up Rajin before the sectopod finds us.
You want some more?
Alright, reload time and healing time.
Sure thing.
Alberto will do the healing on the next turn.
Monto la guardia.
Reload, Overwatch, reload.
It's killing time.
Holen wir sie uns!
And we should probably move Natasha by now.
Do this!
As much as I like high ground, this will be a little bit too far away. And a little bit too out of position for my taste. Oh yeah, she has a free reload, so we can move.
Finally!
Let's get that heal done, shall we?
Let's move already!
No, let's not move already. Let's heal first. Back to full health with you. That's much better. And let's wait 1 more turn. There's no huge rush. We are almost done here.
Moving to Overwatch!
Heading out.
Gebe Feuerschutz!
I'm on it.
I assume the sectopod will be somewhere close to the objective. Because that's probably the case. We still got tactics. We can use it to get our action points back on 1 soldier. We could set up on the high ground up here. At least with Natasha.
Tired of waiting around.
That seems reasonable. And steady weapon. And we'll wait 1 more turn. Just to have steady weapon ready.
Finally.
Just move a little bit closer in a way that won't reveal
Tired of waiting around!
fog.
Not a problem.
Inbound. Affirmative, covering now.
There's no indication where that group is. Oh, there it is. There's the sectopod. Okay. So that's the last group. We might still get reinforcements, but this is the last group that's actually on the map. Nice shot. The sectopod shouldn't really be a problem. Any more shots? We'll probably want a plasma grenade here to shred it first. 1 more. Nice. We also have stasis ready. We almost killed that 1 guy. He's at 1 health again. That's the 3rd enemy in this mission that's at 1 health. Really? What's up with that? Okay, I think we can hit both with 1 plasma grenade. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Yep. Let's start from that. And maybe reposition slightly.
Natürlich!
Not early. Alright, so plasma grenade first. We should be able to kill them both. Down to 2 armor. That's manageable. Now. I think it's best if we use the pistol here. We can take a regular shot. That will be free because of quick draw. Then we can use lightning hands. And then we can use funfire. Something like that. So, yep, let's do it. First, regular shot with the pistol. Oh, we actually killed it with a repeater! Nice! Good job. Well, that was easier than I expected. And we'll kill the mech. Shame we didn't get repeater on that one, too. Natasha is OP. She just killed a sectopod and a heavy mech on her own. Well, almost on her own, they were already shredded. Where's that guy with 1 health? Because I would like to kill him too.
Let's do this.
There he is. And we missed him. Should have used Soulfire or something. Yep. Right, I assume we'll kill him.
On my way.
We got at least 2 more flanking shots. 67%. That's kind of low. Hold on, we can kill him with flash. And that's that.
That's how it's done.
We might get 1 more group for reinforcements. But even if we do, that's not going to be a problem.
Target position.
Let's go and finish this. We might as well dash.
Here I come.
Yep, reinforcements. We'll just kill them.
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile
Always more
reinforcements
experience.
inbound on your position.
And a few people in here need experience, I think.
Tired of waiting around.
Yeah, Rajin needs experience. Place explosives first.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction
Let's see,
point for
so
immediate
Overwatch? Yeah, let's just Overwatch with everyone.
Schon unterwegs.
Get some nice damage in. Yep, sounds good to me.
Moving down. I'm on it.
Make it a good one.
Campo.
That's not a very intimidating group right there.
Ready and angle.
And what? Why was that only 13%? Okay, apparently it was.
Kein Treffer.
Not quite good enough.
It hit the plate.
I expected more damage. 1 more shot, that's the last one I think. We didn't even kill 1 enemy. That is slightly disappointing.
Shot wide.
It's down to 2 health. Okay. We can just leave right now if we want to. But if we can kill them, we might as well do that. Let's see. Okay, first let's check Natasha. 100%. What about that Codex? She doesn't have line of sight to the Codex? Okay. We can take a flanking shot at the Codex with the pistol.
Heading out.
That should do the trick. This should be 100%. Bye.
By the numbers.
Okay, 1 down. Now these 2. Let's have a look. So Rajin can kill the gunslinger. And Natasha will kill the other guy. The Gatling trooper. Rip.
You see that?
Yes, I see that. Go you. 40% chance to crit. This probably won't kill him. Oh, yeah, it will. Nice.
You want some more?
Yes, I want some more, but there's just 1 enemy left. Right here, the Codex. Yep, there it is. Goodbye. And now we are properly done. We killed everything, 22 enemies.
Near your position have been eliminated. Move to rendezvous for extraction.
Yes, Bradford, we are moving to extraction, don't worry.
Here I come.
Okay, let's get out of here now.
I'm all over it.
Good job, people. That was a very smooth mission right
Good to
there.
go. Bin gleich da. Moving out.
And off we go.
Just in time.
Evac confirmed. Ab nach Hause. Just in time. Let's go.
So we really need to start making contact with New Australia by now. I think I'll do that as soon as I get out of here.
Status confirmed. X4 charges detonated.
I don't think we got any promotions, sadly. At least I don't remember seeing any. Nope. Okay, that's fine.
Your team did a commendable job in destroying the aliens' facility, Commander. Their efforts towards the Avatar project will
So, let's make
undoubtedly
contact
be
with
set
New
back
Australia,
by
and
your
then we can make
incursion.
contact with New Chile. Because that's where the Forge mission is. Didn't this cost 40 intel earlier? I thought it did. Well, it doesn't matter, I suppose. Oh, we are making contact with Western Europe, that's what's going on. Yeah, okay, let's go finish that then, but it would have been better to start working towards New Chile. But okay, we'll get rid of that facility as well. Fine by me. I hope experimental grenade will work. Yes, it did. Okay, we got an acid grenade. Very nice. So now we should do advanced explosives, I suppose. Yep. To get an actual acid bomb.
Right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
Sounds good. Probably not worth bringing the acid grenade until we finish advanced explosives to upgrade it. And there's the plasma lance. That's the last plasma weapon we needed. And, well, autopsies, open strong boxes. Let's open a strong box. Why the heck not? We could use more gear.
Commander, I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Yes, you do that.
These findings will
Light armor, medium armor, assault
ongoing
rifle.
efforts, Commander.
Let's grab an assault rifle. We got quite a few soldiers who could use one. What did we get? Dog. Provides free uses of the rapid fire ability. Increase mobility by 1 but decrease damage by 15%. And advanced hair trigger. Okay. I would probably replace lightweight frame. But superior progressive trigger is amazing.
Greetings, Commander.
Okay. So, turret breakdown. I guess we can do that real quick.
Expect to find that the
Not sure who's going to use that rifle yet. But we'll use it on someone.
We're reading you.
Oh nice, that gives us the continent bonus. So I suppose we should just do the facility assault right away. Gatekeeper, Boa, Shieldbearer, Officer, Codex. Yeah, seems fairly standard. Yep, I'll just send Chris to the facility assault. Now, let's have a look. What do we want to bring? Let's grab Julie, because she's actually pretty damn good. And who else? Maybe at least one person who could use experience. Oh, Benjamin is available. We could grab Benjamin. Sure, let's grab Benjamin. Who else? How many gunners do we have? Only like 2, I think. Yeah, Bob and Amal. Let's grab Amal, why not? And next, what about a sharpshooter? Sharpshooter is always nice. For missions without timers. We could grab Natasha again. We could grab Amir. He has to be close to his next promotion. He's been at captain rank for a while. Yeah, sure, let's bring Amir. And 2 more soldiers. Perhaps a specialist? Alberto. Yep, let's grab Alberto and 1 more. Maybe someone who's not a colonel. You know, to get experience. What class do we want? Maybe a rogue or a ranger? Let's have a look. How about Conrad? Conrad or Soren? So rogue or a shinobi? Soren has to be close to his final promotion too. Yeah, sure, let's grab Soren, why not? There, that's going to be our squad. Make you... Oh, come on now. At least I don't have to redo the squad. Let's see if we can fix that. There, okay. What about the weapon that we just got? Who should use it? What's Julie using? I think her weapon is kind of crap. Yeah, it is. Alright, this is just a temporary weapon with some crappy mods that we had. We could use it on Julie. She won't really benefit from rapid fire that much, but it's not like she'll be using sonic powers on every single turn. The problem is that her aim is low, so I don't want to waste that on her. Who has actual good aim and uses an assault rifle? 80 aim on Alberto. Oh, he just has a regular repeater. Maybe we should give that to Alberto. 80 aim is decent. What's Benjamin's aim? 70 aim. Yeah, let's give it to Alberto, why not? This is also a temporary weapon. Sounds good, I'll just rename it to make it less confusing. An assigned rifle. And replace it. So that gives him advanced hair trigger, 3 uses of rapid fire, and do we want to replace lightweight frame or not? +1 mobility would be useful for him because, you know, he can heal, and he needs to be right next to his target in order to do that. So maybe it's worth keeping it. I don't like minus 15% damage though. Do we even have any good mods to replace that with? Oh, we don't, right. Okay, we'll keep it then, that's fine. Let's just rename it. Okay, looks good. Do we have Gremlin Mark III? And oh no, we don't. Do we have any mods for the Gremlin? No, we don't. Alright. Carry on. Let's see. Medkit and Skulljack. Soren. We do have one PCS. What's that? +10 aim for the next shot if the primary weapon, if the first shot with the primary weapon misses. I don't see any good candidate for that in here. Well, maybe Benjamin, because he has Traverse Fire, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's give it to Benjamin. And also Frost Bomb, Plasma Grenade, and Mimic Beacon. And you had a proper weapon, didn't you? Yep, right here. Superior stock, right. That's what I like to see. Did he have armor? No, he didn't. Next. No changes on Julie, I don't think so. This looks fine-ish. Oh yeah, you know what we need? We need an upgrade. Plasma Lance. Yep, that leaves us with 18 Elerium. Not a whole lot. Now, I'm going to pass on the Acid Grenade because it's just not very good until we upgrade it to a proper Acid Bomb. Plasma Grenade will be better right now, but we will be using it in the future. Anyway, next, Amal. Wait, do we not have a second Mimic Beacon? Oh yeah, it's already equipped, right. So, what about you? Nanoscale Vest, perhaps. Her base health is a little bit low, for my taste. The rest looks fine. Do you have Traverse Fire? No, you're too low rank. Do we have any mechanical enemies on the list? We don't. Doesn't mean there won't be any. But I'll keep the grenade, I think. So next up, Amir. Let's have a look. You can grab the battle scanner, that's fine. And maybe blue screen rounds. Will be useful against turrets, and there will be turrets in this mission. That's the case with pretty much every single facility assault. And what about Soren? You need your proper weapon. That's the one. Was that really the one? Well, I guess so. Fine. And I think he had his weapon, his melee weapon, yep. What else? I don't think he needs a nanoscale vest all that much. We could give him the blue screen rounds. And maybe give Amir nanoscale vest because his health is a little bit low. No, I didn't want to leave. Okay, Soren will grab battle scanner. And I think that's it, basically. We could maybe grab one more blue screen if we want to. On who? Probably on the gunner, I guess. Soren can keep his plasma grenade. Okay, I suppose Amal can grab blue screen. And that's that. I think that's good enough. We got the frost bomb, we got 2 mimic beacons, some plasma grenades, medkit. Everyone has decent health. Oh yeah, what about flashbang grenade? Would be nice to bring it on someone. Who would that be? Maybe Jolly. What's everyone's mobility? 15. I think it should be Soren, actually. He has better mobility, so... in case we'll really need the flashbang, he can move closer more easily. Here, enjoy your flashbang grenade. And that's that. So, I'm going to pass the save to Chris. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.